Hi, folks. I'm George Valentine. I've been an employment services specialist for the past 20 years, helping people who have challenges in their job hunt move to that day when they can meet their dreams. Folks, the point I want to make today and why I'm dressed like this is to let you know that I appreciate what you're going through. I appreciate what it's like when every day you look around you and you feel like you're in a pond full of mud. And if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. When you look around you and all you can see, as far as the eye can see, is more mud, more difficulty, more stress, less money to pay the bills, not being able to make it to the end of the month because there's just not enough money to do it, always worrying about how you're going to pay the landlord. Folks, I appreciate what you're saying. It's like you're standing in the middle of a pond of mud, and all you can see is the problems that surround you. And even if you have the courage and the energy to lift your feet and move forward some days, you look around and the scenery hasn't changed. I appreciate that. I understand where you're coming from. Folks who have challenges, whether it's a single mom, whether it's an elderly person who just doesn't have enough money to make it to the end of the month and is looking for that one job that'll help them through. I understand what you're going through. And the best way I know how to handle that, the best way to move from this to putting on your sneakers and running free, is what I call the X Arrow Star program. Folks, take a moment and write down the different things that describe your current situation. Take a moment right now. Put on a piece of paper the letter X at the top up left-hand corner of the page. And write down what it is that you've got right now. Check how much money you got in your pockets. Personally, I already checked a few minutes ago. I've got 43 cents. And that's it. What are some of the other particulars you've got? You live in an ugly apartment. You wish you had a better apartment. You wish that you haven't taken a vacation in quite a while. Your kids wear secondhand clothes, and you wish that you could afford to buy something better. But you can't just yet. And when you look around, it feels like a pond of mud, but instead, right down over here in the upper right-hand corner of the page, a star. And put down on that star some things that will show that you have made it, a goal that you have gone after and made. And make sure that it's a goal that somebody else can't decide against for you. If you want to marry a supermodel, hey, the supermodel has something to say about this, all right? Don't put that in, but put in instead that you want to have some dollars in your pocket one of these days, that you want to have a better apartment, that you want to find some things that are going to make your life that much better, that you've got goals. And folks, let me tell you something about goals briefly. I've always believed that every goal, every dream that people have starts with one person thinking it's a good idea and 1,000 people around them saying, "What are you talking about? Are you crazy or what?" It's your goal. You believe in it, and as long as it's good and healthy and legal, go after that dream and don't listen to the folks who are going to be telling you, "Are you crazy? What do you mean? You'll never make it. You're embarrassing the family. You're going to hurt yourself." Go after the dreams that you have in mind right here with the star. Now, that might be what you've been doing all along. What you're missing is milestones. Find some places in here that will let you know that you're going in the right direction. A lot of folks misplace that and spend a lot of time being frustrated trying to walk through that valley of mud and not being able to find that star. If you have milestones, then you'll know that this is how much money I want to have in my pocket in a year. This is what I want to do in contacting landlords and seeing what might be out there available for me. to find out what kind of services are available to me. Maybe I can get some help with the utilities, and that will free up some money. Maybe I don't land that full-time job that I'm looking for, but I land a part-time job, and I get the experience, and I get the current references that I'm looking for. Folks, that's the way to take off these old boots, to take off the waders that have been keeping you stuck in the mud all this time, to find that goal, that dream that you have. Remember, find the X of where it is you are right now. Put an arrow to the star, the goal that you have in mind, and put in here the different milestones that will help you toward that day. So slowly, the scenery will change, and you will find what it is you've been looking for. Find people around you who are going to support that as well. There's an old Texas saying that it was told to me by an old Texan, that any mule can kick down a building, but it takes a special person, a special man or woman, to build one up. Go out there, folks, and find those special people who will build you up. Because any mule can tell you that your ideas aren't going to work. What are you, crazy to come up with a goal like that? Find those special people who will support you. And move toward that day when wearing muddy boots is just going to be an old bad memory. Thank you very much for coming to the Hero Method. Again, my thanks to Jonathan and my grandson and to all the folks who made this possible. Enjoy the day. Bye for now.